friends, this is how I feel this morning. Moving slow until I've had my coffee. This is my third cup. The weather has really affected me today, but it is bread making day, so I got in here some yeast. This is what we use. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of cane sugar and a cup of hot water, warm water, a little bit warmer than bath water. And now it is sitting there. I do 5 to 7 minutes to make sure the yeast is still good. It's called proofing it. And once I know that it looks like it should be good, then I will add my 3 cups of flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, but I will add 2 tablespoons of olive oil first. And this is what we use from Walmart. I think it's Walmart. I don't think Aldi's might have it too. But Mr. Jerry looked this up and they said that this is the best for bread making. So I use 2 tablespoons of that. I don't know if there's anybody that likes the stats, but that's what the stats are right there. So, so anyways, I'm letting this set now. I have about 3 minutes left to go with that. The kids, as we call them, are up and about, getting along a lot better. Nala is the calico back there grooming herself, and Simba is the orange cat. And yeah, we said last night it's been 1 month exactly today that we rescued / adopted them, and they've come a long ways, right, Simba? Yeah. And he's probably 80% where he figures this is home, and she's probably 60, maybe 70%. But she might not ever be as affectionate and loving as he is, except for at nighttime with me. She likes laying up on my arm, up by the armpit, lay on my arm. So, hey Nala. Nala. Nala girl. She says, Mama, don't bug me. But she enjoys playing with milk rings. We discovered that. He is not so much, but she loves milk rings. So we'll have to start saving our milk rings, because that gets her energy out, because he's 4 years old and she's 2 years old. So, but anyways, apparently we had storms in the middle of the night. Power must have went out sometime, but it didn't affect us, even though Consumers Power texted me at 5:30 saying it was out, and then at 7:30 saying it was back on, even though we didn't lose it, which thank goodness. So, but we're supposed to get more storms this afternoon. Still humid out. Very windy out. But anyways, she wants to play. What? You want to play, don't you? Yeah, you want to play, don't you? Brother says you woke me up. I was sleeping. But I'm going to let you go so I can get the bread done, so that there's enough bread from last week that Mr. Jerry can have a sandwich today, because this won't be ready in time for him. But my timer's going to go off in just a second, so in 40 seconds. And this is definitely proofed. That's what it should look like. Nice and foamy and bubbly. So, talk to you after a bit, friends. Okay, and the dough is all set to rest for 1 hour or an hour and a half. I usually go 90 minutes, especially when it's so humid out. So, so an hour and a half or 90 minutes, and then when that's done, then I will punch it down, spread it out, and then I will grease the loaf pan, and then I'll put it in there, and then that will rest about 45 minutes, and then I will go into a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes, or the internal temperature is 190 plus. So see you in a bit. And this is where they are starting to get more and more settled in, because this has only happened today twice. So, and I gotta pick up that leaf that's by Miss Nala's tail, so, but not while they're eating. Okay, so it has doubled in size. It's really doubled in size, and it looks really, really good. So I'm going to dump it out, and then I am going to see if it will come out on its own. Nope, so I'll have to help it out. Oh, look at the air bubble in that. That's a good dough. So I will punch this down, get it rolled out or pushed out, and then I will put it into the loaf pan, and I'll show you what it looks like when I get that done. Okay, all ready for it to do its final rise and bake in 45 minutes. So I will just cover it with a towel and let it rise for 45 minutes. Excuse me, 45 minutes. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to A Simpler Life with me, Teri. And it is Monday afternoon. So, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. And if you are brand new, just hopping on, this is just a daily diary, I guess, or vlog of Monday through Friday with the weekends off. So it encompasses our new adopted kitties and weight loss journey on Weight Watchers, and gardening right now, canning, bread making, crafting, anywhere from crocheting to knitting socks and some sewing. And I did pull out something because I want to do another jelly roll rug for in the kitchen. So I think I took it out right here. So, but anyways, I hope your weekend was a good one. Ours was really laid back, nice and quiet. It's been blooming hot. Just hotter than blue blazes. So we're inside air conditioning and outside very little. But yesterday morning, Mr. Jerry said he wanted to go out in the garden and pull our peas because the peas are done. And so I said, could you please pull the rest of the garlic for me? And he said yes. So he pulled the peas off the trellis, and then he pulled the rest of the garlic bulbs. And this is our first year growing garlic. Our friend Char gave us some bulbs last year. We're not big garlic eaters, but fresh garlic is sometimes good. So, but for first year, I think we did okay. I think you guys are crooked a little bit, but I can't tell. Hey, Simba. And, oh, I made you crooked. So right now they are drying on a board in the garage. We had them outside yesterday in the shade because it says 2 to 4 weeks. And what you're trying to do is once you pull them out, you're supposed to take the dirt off from them and let them dry to help form that paper, the several layers of paper that goes over a bulb. And then once that is done, then you snip off the top, like within 1 inch, and then you can store them. So I'm going to go through them when they get closer to cutting the tops off, because some just formed a, I guess you'd call it a pearl. It's just a solid white garlic. A lot of people say that's not good. Some people say it's good, but since I can be picky, those I won't use. So, but will I grow it next year? Probably not. Like I said, we're not garlic eaters. So, it was that new gardener, because this is my second year of, sure, let's try it. Just like the onion, sure, let's try it. And then the acorn squash took over where they were, and the sun couldn't get to them. I will try the onions next year. I think I'll just try a row of red and white and see how that goes. Mr. Jerry does like onions on his burgers and stuff, so, and we can always freeze that, so. But so we got that done, and I've been crocheting like a crazy person on that crochet blanket called The Study of Christmas Cookie by Mikey at the Crochet Crowd. And you would have saw all of this before, except for the garlic, and hopefully I put it up here. I got it done last night, and I was so glad to get it done. So now I'm back working on the other mosaic one, the seaside one. And so my goal is to finish that before starting anything else. But there's no guarantee, but that's my goal. So I like the round ones, don't get me wrong. I think the reason I like those is because it's different stitches, so I'm learning something, and I just find that I like that. But that is going to go in, it's already wet in the closet here. So far I've got 4 gift blankets. My plan is to give my sister and 2 brothers a blanket for Christmas. Please keep my sister in your prayers yet. I haven't asked for permission, if I can say, but she's got a long road to go, and I keep reminding myself, we still have her, we still have her. So but please keep her and her husband and her family and all of us and our mom and stuff. So, you know, she's the baby of the family. She's the stubborn one, but she's also the one, I guess people would say you were blessed, or cursed, with everything and anything. So she was diagnosed a year ago with degenerative arthritis, and she was already, they were already looking to see how they could do neck surgery and back surgery. But the problem is that one is worse than the other, and one could put her in a wheelchair the rest of her life for just that, not let alone what she had just recently. And but she's one of those types that you would not know that she is walking with extreme pain. Even though she's got meds and everything, she sees a pain management doctor and all that stuff, you would not know it, would not know it. So, but anyways, so my thought process was this year, that's what I was going to do. Hey, Simba. They were at the door here. She was laying there, and he didn't like it, and so he started to set on her. He's a little pea pod. So, so that was my thought process. And then my niece has been asking and asking. She doesn't come out and say, which is my sister's daughter, she doesn't come out and say, I would like one. She just says, oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. So she's going to get one of those decorative ones. I just haven't decided yet what one. So, I'll know, because there's another one I want to do, but you know, I got to get that other gift one done. And I don't know, I might look at the mosaic ones and see, but we'll just play it by ear. So anyway, so the bread is rising. Mr. Jerry's getting groceries, and rain is on its way this afternoon. And yeah. And it's one of those Mondays where I'm moving in slow motion, even though I got a shower in and I got the bread going and got the kitchen cleaned. That's all I want to do. So, but those jelly roll rugs, I either want to do a rug or I want to do placemats. And I might try to find some jelly. I got some jelly rolls, but I was thinking my sister still decorates a long table and she has placemats on it. And so I might make her some of those. So, but this is what I was thinking. This one is called Rainbow. And this is from Boundless Fabrics. So I think that out of a jelly roll, if I remember right, they said that you could get 4 placemats out of it. But we'll see. I might just use this in our kitchen as a jelly roll. So, but that's the rainbow colors. And I've got the batting right here. So, but I think today it's not going to happen. I think today I'm going to go put my feet back up and set. It's like I said, I'm tired. Miss Nala, at nighttime, she jumps up on the bed next to me. And normally she lays beside me so I can pet her, and within a minute she'll get up and go down by my feet. Last night, she likes to now, I have my pillow up here, and I put my arm up like this, and she'll come and she will lay right in here. And then last night, she put her legs out and her head down and went to sleep. And I'm like, really? This is not going to be comfortable for one of us. But then she did get up and she left, and I woke up twice with her. I didn't hear her or anything. I woke up twice with her laying in that position. So, and then about 6:30, we heard a crash. Simba had knocked over a dish that was on Jerry's dresser. I guess that's one way of getting your daddy up to go feed you. So he got up, nothing broke, which I'm surprised, but nothing broke. And he went and gave them some more food, some wet food. And not a lot, because he knows that when we finally get up, they're going to want more. So we got up about 8:30. Nyla woke me up once between 6:30 and 8:30. They're like, get up, get up. So we got up, and I gave them more food, and you would have saw them eating and stuff. And first thing this morning, that's what they did. They sat right side by side, even though they each have their own bowls. They were side by side. So, but he can still be a little stinky poo to get upset with her, and she can be a little instigator herself. So. So I thought I would come on and just say hello, and there probably will not be anything after this. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about, but now I don't think so. I'll probably just go and crochet on that blanket, because I am going to be starting the roof of the beach houses. And then I think there's kites. It's still a process. And then the envelope border, that's going to take a couple weeks. I figure I got another good month into this one. These take a while. They're not like your granny square ones that you can just sit there and go around and around or knit, you know. Now, I am realizing that I've done these enough that I can, you know, go right through it. Because you start on the left side, go to the right, cut the thread, go back to, well, you start on the right, go to the left, and then cut the thread, go back to the right, and, you know, if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, you're going to do the opposite. So, I think. I'm not left-handed, so I don't know. But, yeah. No big canning things this week, except for I think I'm going to try to do chicken stock. That's supposed to be, it's nothing going to be like our beef stock fiasco last year. I still can't even do that. Chicken stock, all it is you're just putting a whole chicken and a couple stalks of celery and a medium onion chunked up, and I think 1 carrot or a couple carrots, and a little bit of spices, and then you cover it with 4 quarts, I think it is, of water to cover it up. And then you bring it up to a boil, turn it back down to simmer, and then you let it simmer, watching it every once in a while for a couple hours. And then you take the chicken out. It should fall apart by that point. And strain it all out. And then you let it cool. I mean, it's a process. And you let it cool, and once it cools, then you can skim off that layer of chicken fat that you usually get. And then you heat it back up to a boil, and then you put it in your in your jars. And then I think you pressure can it for, it's quite some time. I can't remember. Because like quarts might be 75 minutes, but it's got to be a lot healthier with sodium. But we're going to try it. So I know you can do it in the Instapot, but I just an old-fashioned gal here, and I like to do it in the stock pot. And that's what we're going to do. Well, I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it today. It'll probably be tomorrow or the next day after that. So, but of course, you know, we're just trying to get our pantry filled up with some goodies here. And yeah, still no more cucumbers. We are now getting some butternut squash, and carrots should be coming up by the end of the month. And our potatoes should be ready, I'm thinking, Labor Day weekend or towards the end of September. So the garden slowly, we start it, and now you wait for it all winter long. You do the seed starts, anyways I did. Oh, and the peppers should be ready anywhere from the end of August to September. It just seems like it's gone fast this summer. So the butternut squash won't be ready until, I'm guessing, about October. So if we get anything, I say all this if we get anything. Just very thankful for what we're getting. Our tomatoes, aroma tomatoes, are looking good. There is a bunch of green ones out there. I'm just waiting for them to start to turn. Once they start to turn that pinkish color, I'm going to take them inside and let them finish. And then we'll go from there. But anyways, Mr. Jerry's back home, so I need to go take care of groceries. So y'all stay safe. Thanks for watching, and until we can meet up again. See you soon, friends.